Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is a monthly reading for Aries. It's also your birthday coming up, so happy birthday to all my Aries fire babies. And we'll just go ahead and get into it. I have my crystal reading cards from Rachel Chairman, my Chakra Insight Oracle by Karen Sangster, and then I have my Gilded Tarot deck by Chiara Marchetti. So those are the decks, so I get that out the fucking way. So for the crystal cards, we have Malachite Healing, which I love Malachite. Malachite is a beautiful, beautiful crystal. Emerald Compassion, another one of my favorites. I've been working with that a lot lately. Herkimer Diamond Dreams. I feel like you guys got this last month too. I can't remember. And then Tiger's Eye Courage. I feel like Aries are going down this healing path. And it's like, I feel this like resistance towards it. Like, it's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to heal myself. I don't want to have compassion for others or myself. I don't want to dream big. I don't want to have courage. Like, I just want to do me. Like, and I kind of feel like that's almost like how Aries energy is. Like, it's like you guys have an issue with feeling your emotions, but then you feel so passionately, so it's so confusing. But yeah, it's like you guys don't want to heal. You're like, fuck that, I don't want to heal. I don't want to relive those traumas or those experiences. I don't want to have compassion and forgive anybody for what they did to me. I don't want to be a bigger person and have compassion for myself and say, yeah, I should have done better. It's almost like you guys don't want to heal because you don't want to have to share the love. Like, it seems so silly, but that's what I'm feeling. It's like you guys are being so stingy with your love. Like, it's so funny, but adorable in such a, like, oh, like Aries baby way. Like, it's really cute. It is. It's very cute. It's very stubborn. It's very, very stubborn, this energy. Because you know that you have to heal. You just know. You're like, fuck. Here's your confirmation. Yeah, you have to do the work. Like, you have to be compassionate to yourself and others. You have to play nice. You have to dream big and have courage to get your dreams. Like, I feel like one of those parents talking to their kid that's like, fuck, I don't want to do that. Like, that's really how this reading feels. Yeah, so then the chakra cards, we have responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. So that's why you guys are just not trying to take that responsibility on at all. Insight, understanding, awareness, awakening, and self-evaluation. That avoiding healing, emotional balance, stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. And then the base chakra. So you don't want to take responsibility for your healing. Like, you just don't. You don't want to have to deal with the self-evaluation. You don't want to have to try to balance anything out. You just want to be who you are. But ultimately, that's hindering your growth. That's keeping you in your base chakra. That's keeping you at your root. That's keeping you in this fear mentality. Because when we're constantly in that root chakra energy, it's this fear, this fight or flight, this like energy that nothing will last, nothing will stay, you know. If it stays, it stays. If it goes, it goes. Like, it's very careless, the way Aries can be about certain things like that. But like, this is kind of calling to me with the dream card. The responsibility is like, you have a responsibility to yourself and the universe. You have a responsibility to share your dreams. And you know that. That's why you're cringing right now. Like, you just know that. And you know this. You just do. And you know that it's going to empower you. You know it's going to fulfill you. So why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you doing it? Oh, because it requires healing. That's fucking why. You guys don't want to take the disciplinary actions to actually have to heal yourself. You want to just go to somebody, a reader like myself, or a Reiki practitioner like myself, or a therapist, and you just want it to be done. Like, let's get it over with. Like, Aries is very like, let's just get this shit done. But you don't want to have to do that. You just want it to be a one and done thing. But healing is not a linear thing. It is not you go to one therapy session, you go to one reading, you go to one Reiki session, and it's done. That's not how this works, baby. No, that's not how it works. You have to do the work, and that work takes self-discipline. But along that path of self-discipline comes empowerment, because of the fact that you're being courageous, you're standing up for yourself and saying, hey, I'm worth healing. I am worth loving. I am worth facing my fears head on. I'm worth facing my emotions head on to be the best person I can be. And with this insight, like, you have to go within. You have to do the work. You have to find an inner standing and an inner knowing of yourself to be able to heal yourself. You know, the Aries that I've come across are very wild, very party animal type of energy. So being around a lot of people can hinder this insight energy that you're needing at this time. But you need to come back to yourself. You need to meditate, however that may look like for you. You know, that could look like sitting like how this woman is, or it can look like laying down. It can look like taking a bath. It can look like working out or running or doing yoga. You know, whatever meditation looks like for you, you have to come back to that, because that's when you're going to tap into this emotional cup that you're not trying to drink from right now. You're not trying to even acknowledge that this cup exists. But to move ahead in life, you have to acknowledge your emotions. You have to release your emotions, pour out the bullshit, and then digest and swallow in and soak in the love and positivity that can come from dealing with these darker emotions. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. Yes, nobody likes to do it, but it has to happen, because if not, you're gonna stay stuck here. And not a lot comes from this place but fear or resentment or bitterness, because now you can't operate from a higher level. You're just staying stagnant. And stagnancy is death, you know? Things have to continue to move in order to live. Stagnancy is the real death. When we die, that's what happens. We're done. We're not moving. We're not breathing. Nothing is working. So you have to move out of this base chakra energy of fear and stagnancy and move in and take responsibility for your healing journey. You have to. You just have to. So with the tarot, we have 4 of Pentacles. Strength, of course, ties into the Courage card. 8 of Swords. Tower. Page of Swords. And Knight of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. You just want to do you. You want to focus on the bag. You want to do you. You don't want to share. Like I said, that not sharing this compassion or your love, this is that energy. You do not want to share. It is greedy as fuck. But you have to, because you're here to share your light. You're here to share your gift with the universe, with others. You just are. And obviously the strength, having courage to chase your dreams, you know, and making those tiny steps day by day to attain those dreams. The 8 of Swords is these fears. This is literally base chakra shit, you know. This is the mental, or not base chakra, but these are the fears that you're scared of. You know, if I start this journey, I'll never be truly healed. If I start this journey, I'll never get to where I want to go. I'll never make it. You know, what if I'm not good enough? What if I never find anyone? What if nobody understands me? Just all these self-doubtful things. You have to be the one to free yourself from those. take responsibility in your healing. Because that's what you're healing right now, is all these thoughts, all these fears hiding up here. And that's going to cause a tower moment because, of course, when you're healing yourself, we all go through them. But it's the crumbling of that foundation. The realization that all those fears are bullshit. You don't need to hold on to those. For what? You really don't need to be scared. For what? Scared for what? It's all an illusion. And the tower is just that. It's an illusion. It's the crumbling of the illusion. It's the crumbling of false realities that are not serving for our highest and best good. It always is. And then you get to become the Page of Swords. You get to take on this courageous stance to learn about yourself. Because the Knight of Cups is a journey. This is an emotional journey. But the sword suit is learning. It's learning about yourself. And that's gorgeous. You get to learn about yourself all over again in a new perspective, in a new light, through a new lens or new eyes. And that's gorgeous. That takes courage to do. And I feel like these cards are very interconnected too. Obviously, and along with the strength, I mean. You know, that takes a lot of courage, and you guys are going to get through it. You guys will be fine. Just take responsibility. Stop being greedy with yourself and your energy. Take responsibility for your healing. Face your emotions, because you're going to have to sooner or later. And sooner is always better than later, because, you know, there's people in their 50s that are still harnessing or harboring feelings of anger and resentment. We see it all the time. You know, people that are just old and mean as shit. You don't want to grow up to be that person. So deal with your emotions now while you still have youth, and then can transform them into something beautiful. Something to share with the world. So that's gorgeous. So I hope all my Aries babies have a gorgeous, gorgeous birthday month. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on your bell notifications. I do have a new price list out. I'm not sure when I'll be posting this video, so I'm not going to list it here per se, but I will list it down below. So be sure to book with me. All of my first-time tarot clients do receive a free 15-minute distance Reiki session so that you can kind of feel what the energy is like and tap into it and just be exposed to Reiki in general. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and resonated with the video. And I'll see you guys next month. Bye.